Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I do have a game release exclusively for you guys. If you guys want to check that, if you guys want to take a look at it. But anyway, we'll get to that here in just a moment. Um, I want to thank all my subscribers for being a part of my channel and making everything possible. All my newest subscribers, I also want to take the time to thank each and every single one of you as well for getting me up to 131 views. Last time I checked, it could be much higher, but anyway, there is a game. It's called Madson. I'm not sure if it's actually been released yet, but you guys are more than welcome to find. You guys are more than welcome to take a look at that information. If you want to know exactly where you can download these games, I have it all linked in the description below. Feel free to check that out if you like. Um, Starting out with today's list. Hang on just a second. Let me get it all pulled up here. Nightingale. I do believe that's going to be released. I think that's going to be for PC, console, Xbox, and PlayStation 5. Second game, Pacific Drive. That game has in fact already been released. It is on PC. I do believe it is also for Xbox and console. And we're going to go to the third one. I can't even pronounce this, guys, so I'm just going to turn my camera around on my phone and show you guys exactly what game this is. Not sure if y'all can see that. Hang on a second. Let me try to dim that down a little bit so you can see that a little bit better. That game right there is also for PC and Xbox, and I do believe it may be out for PlayStation 5. Rekka, that game is also probably getting ready to be released for PC, Xbox, and console. Homeworld 3. I do believe that is also going to be a PC, Xbox, and PlayStation 5 series, also console. We have, oh, I think that's pretty much about it on that list. But anyway, back to what I was originally going to say. Madson is basically a horror game. It can be downloaded if it's already out by now. I don't know if it is or not, but you guys are more than welcome to check that out. It's on Steam. Like I said, if you guys want to find out exactly more information about where you can find it, I have it all linked in the description below. And like I said, for those of you who are new to my channel and not yet had an idea to get subscribed, go ahead and get subscribed and turn on your bell notifications so therefore you won't miss any news here on the channel. With that being said, this is pretty much a short list of games that are, some of them are already out. Pacific Drive, that is already out and available for PC. You can excuse me, you can download that on Steam. You might be able to find that on Epic Games and maybe Game Pass. I'm not 100% on that. But if you guys are able to find that on Steam, or not Steam, Game Pass and Epic Games, leave it in the comment section, or you guys are more than welcome to join the live stream if you like. But other than that, basically what I do, for those of you who are new and have not got a chance to get subscribed, I do basically different games. I basically make a list of games that are new and still possibly even pending release. Some games that are already out for Steam, I do mention some things about those. If you go back and check through some of my prior videos, you might be able to find some of those in there. But anyway, that's all I got for there. But And for those of you who want to know exactly what games are in fact coming to PC, console, Xbox, or I think it's Xbox One or Xbox Series, PlayStation 5. There is a game called Farmer's Dynasty. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that. It's almost kind of somewhat similar to Farming Simulator 22, but it's got a little bit more detailed graphics to it. And for those of you who are wondering when Farming Simulator 25 will be coming out, that game release date is set for November 12th. That falls on a Tuesday at approximately right around midnight, and that's German time. So, so give or take, it may probably be around 2:30, about 3 o'clock in the morning here in U.S. time. Well, depending on what part of the United States that you're in. Eastern time, it'd probably be right around 3. So if you're out there in the state of California, it could be right around 12 o'clock to about 1 o'clock a.m. So that's pretty much all I wanted to cover for you guys today. I do have some more information pertaining to different game releases, and for some that are possibly even still pending release. There is exactly no set date for these games to be dropped. So please do keep that in mind, guys. I am going to leave a comment up here in the comment section. Let's see who all we have in the chat here. Oops. Hang on just a second. Bear with me for a minute. There we go. Another thing that I ask too is to not only be respectful to myself, but also be respectful to my other subscribers and everybody else here on the channel. So if you guys are new and you guys want to leave nasty remarks, just to let you know, that remark will be removed. So just kind of keep that in mind. We're all just here to have fun, have a good time, kick back, relax, and enjoy. So anyway, but I digress. So therefore, now back to the game news itself. There is 2 more games still pending release. Body Cam just happens to be one, and Unrecord. So those are pretty much like body cam footage from like police interactions, but you're actually part of the character that's playing the role of a police officer, going in and basically doing different assignments. So but those games right there, the 2 that I just mentioned, are not set for, they do not exactly have a release date yet. Those games are still pending release. So if you guys want to check out the trailers, you guys can find the trailers in Steam. I'm not sure if you guys actually have Steam downloaded or not, or whatever type of game platform you're using. You might want to take a look into that, check out the trailer, and prepare to be amazed, because the gaming industry has changed. They have really changed dramatically, guys. So just keep that in mind. I mean, they have came a very, very, very long way. And now when it comes back to Farming Simulator 25, they are in fact using Engine 10. So this is a whole new type of software that they're using, but the graphics have been completely integrated, and they have made some really good enhancements on the graphics, guys. So if you want to check out the trailer to that, you can also go into Steam and check that out, or go onto YouTube and look up the video there. Giant Software has in fact released their official trailer, so that's made available for everybody who wants to check it out. You don't necessarily have to go to Steam to find that. You can find it on YouTube. So if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, I don't have their direct email lined up into the description below just yet, but that will be set off for a little bit of a later date because I was a little unorganized as of today, so I'm basically trying to get myself together here. So if there's anything that you guys want to see game wise, or if you guys want to know anything about certain games, hit me up in the chats over here and let me know what your thoughts are, and we'll go from there. So if you guys don't have anything at this current time, I will be moving on to the next topic. So let's see, who all do we have in the chats today? Anybody specific? Oh, and one more thing I did in fact leave out, guys. If you do have any questions that you would like to add into different types of games, um, the only thing that I could say is either message me directly here in the live chats, which I have open over here on my side of the screen, or if I'm not available, if I don't happen to see your messages, you can always ask one of my moderators. I do have 4, and I want to give a very big special shout out to all my moderators as well. If they don't have the answer to your question, you can always ask me directly because I'm looking more into these different type of games and new game releases coming out for 2024. So, but anyway, um, and that's pretty much all I have there at this time. So, like I said, guys, all these new game releases, that, like I said, there is exactly no specific date given because I don't know when these guys are going to be dropping these games because none of these devs are actually they're not giving specific dates or specific times at this rate where they're going right now. So if there is a certain game that you guys do want to check out and it has not been released yet, the only thing that I can say is just keep checking back and see if the game is actually dropped, because there's a couple games that I'm looking into right now that's waiting to be dropped, and I have not had any information on none of the following. So I just don't want you guys to set yourself up for failure or set yourselves up for disappointment. So just kind of keep that in mind, guys. I mean, when the games drop, they drop. There are there's other content creators out here also that basically do have early access to certain games. But most of these games that most of these big developers actually, or content creators, excuse me, most of these big content creators, they do get early access from the devs, and they will ask them to take a look at their game, play it, kind of give their advice on it. If something needs to be fixed or something, then those big content creators do in fact keep in touch with the devs to let them know exactly what's going on. So if there's any futuristic issues that may occur, excuse me, if there's any futuristic events that do occur, like if there's glitching or something, then they will get in touch with the game devs, and what they'll do is they'll try to come up with a patch note update to fix all bugs that are in the game. So just to kind of let you guys know that some games may have its own imperfections. Just be patient, calm, cool, collect, nonchalant. So when these games do drop, then chances are any game issues that may occur as of today could in fact be receiving a patch note update. And just to let you guys know that there's a whole plethora of items that have to fit in a category for a patch note update to be available for the devs to be able to fix the issue. So just keep that in mind, guys. So if you have any questions about that, by all means, feel free to hit me up in the chats. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything to that sort of nature, let me know what's on your mind, and if I can answer your question, I'll try to answer that to the best of my knowledge. I don't know everything specifically because, once again, at the end of the day, I am human just as much as you guys are. So there are questions I will be taking. So if anybody has questions that would like to join the chat, feel free to jump in and say hi or ask me just feel free to ask your question. If I have the answer to it, I'll try to answer that to the best of my ability. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to be moving on to the very next topic. If you guys want to know more about certain games, because none of us really have any idea exactly what day, what time, etc., these games are going to launch and be dropped for different platforms such as Steam, Epic Games, Game Pass, etc. If you guys want to happen to know more about that, feel free to hit me up in the comments or hit me up in the chats. Anyway, if this live stream does in fact help you out, let's try to get some likes on this video. And like I said, for you guys that are new and haven't got a chance to subscribe yet, go ahead and get subscribed, turn on your bell notifications. So therefore you'll be updated during the time of release of this video. Grand Theft Auto 6, it is still pending release because right now all the actors that are basically doing the different roles of different characters, because of the script issues that they had, as far as I know, they're still on strike. So I don't know exactly when this game is going to drop. So I'm going to keep my eyes open for that as well. So if I happen to find out some information, I will definitely bring it to you guys firsthand right here on my channel. So, but I digress. So now, if you guys have questions you want to ask me, feel free to join the chats. No obligations, no nothing. So if you guys want to jump in, ask me a question or two, or where you can find this type of game, where to go to download this app for whatever game you're playing. Come on in, guys. As a matter of fact, my chats are well open for everybody who would like to participate. But there is no specific obligations to this at this current time. So some games I will suggest, if you do actually download some of these games, it's best to kind of go in and clean up your personal data files if you're on PC, and clean up all your temporary files. That includes your cache files, temporary files, cookies, etc. But if you guys actually happen to see, and if you're on Steam and you see Steam redistributables, the only thing that I'm going to suggest is to download that, because that's the most essential, vital part of the game. It's very essential to Steam itself. So if you guys get the plan, so if you guys actually do download Steam and you happen to see Steam redistributables, go ahead and download that, please. Whatever you do, you don't want to delete that, because that can cause game issues and further issues beyond further issues. So with that being said, just go ahead and download it. It'll probably take about a few minutes for it to download. Once it's complete, then just go over into your right hand side of your screen and just clear all if you're on PC. Game console, I'm not exactly sure if it's remotely set up the same as PC or not. I don't know. It's been a while. I've never been online on game consoles, but always make sure that your systems are up to date, guys. So if you're on PC, make sure that you have a 64 base system, and yeah, make sure that you have a really good graphics card and capture card if you're on PC. Because if you're on PC and you're trying to stream in 4K Ultra or stream in 4K, you want to set that to 1920 frame or pixels at 1080p high definition. You guys want to set it there, that's fine. But some games could be a little bit bigger than that, so you guys might want to bring down your resolution to possibly 720, 1080p. But if you guys are on, if you're on PC and you want to download something on there, I recommend OBS Studios. You guys can also go find that on Microsoft Edge if you're on PC. And I do believe that is only I do believe that is a PC only app. So if you guys are on console and you're trying to find OBS Studios, it may or may not work with your type of systems. So make sure that you have your systems. Make sure that you're on top of your Windows updates. Make sure that your BIOS are updated. Also, another thing, make sure that all your drivers are updated as well. So therefore, there shouldn't be any game issues. But if you do happen to experience those and you do have issues with that, the last thing I could probably say is delete the app and then try to reinstall it, or uninstall it, then reinstall it, and then try again. But if you're playing online, make sure that you have a very good internet connection. Otherwise, that game may not function properly. So just keep that in mind, guys. Like I said, if you guys have questions that you'd like to ask me about that, feel free to ask. And if there's something I can help you, there's something that I can actually help you get through and help you get some issues taken care of, great. That's what I'm here for. But always make sure that you have your systems, your Windows operating system, make sure that it's up to date. Make sure that all your BIOS are up to date and all your drivers. And you might want to remove some of your cache files, your temporary files, get all that garbage out of there, because all that's doing is that's just taking up space, unnecessary space. So if you have a computer that's got a solid state drive, fantastic. If you guys want to know exactly how to clean up all your files and all this, that, and the other, please feel free to leave a message or just go ahead and hit me up in the chats, and I can try to walk you guys through the steps. Just know, if there's more than one individual that's having different issues or something similar to that, please, guys, one at a time, and I will try to get to you as quickly as I possibly can. So I hope this pretty much sums everything up. And like I said, if this video does in fact help you guys, go ahead and hit that like button. And for those of you who are just now tuning in and not got a chance to get subscribed, go ahead and get subscribed to this channel. Turn on your bell notifications, because I also do all types of videos talking about a little bit of everything. Politics, I do not talk that on here. So if you're going to come on to this live talking politics, this is not the page for you. So with that being said, I'm going to try to help you guys out as much as I can. But console, I may not be as much of a help on console compared to what I am on PC. So if there's any inconveniences there, I do sincerely convey my apology for any inconveniences. ahead of time. So if you guys do want to know exactly how to go in and get everything updated, just let me know. Hopefully in the near future, I'll be making some videos on how to update certain softwares and checking all your BIOS. Um, that'll be coming up probably here, probably sometime in September. But is everybody able to hear me okay? Can everybody see me all right? Sorry, my camera is just kind of focusing out for a minute. Let me kind of sit back for a second, see if that kind of straightens it up. Ah, there we go. Fantastic. Sorry about the focus issue on the channel, guys. If by chance you want to enhance your video quality, there's like a little gear. Click on that. If you're on mobile devices, click on that gear. Go up there to quality. Click on that, and you can actually raise that from 720 to 1080p high definition. But if you guys actually experience buffering, try to reduce that down to 720, because when you first start out, I think it starts you out at 420, maybe 720, somewhere in there. But you can actually raise your video quality on your end as well. If it continues to buffer, then that's more than likely a YouTube issue. I'm not the only one that's actually had that. There's other YouTubers out there that's actually had the exact same thing that you guys are going through. So if it's happening to you, it's pretty much a YouTube thing. So anyway, I got my coffee once again, and this is a very rare thing for me to do on my live stream. So cheers. Man, that's good stuff. So if by chance you guys do want to find out some more information, I mean, I'll try to help you out the best I can. But for those of you who are on Xbox, PlayStation, stuff like that, the only thing I could say is just try to keep all your software updated. And if you do have Steam downloaded and you're wanting to see if it's actually got updates, Steam will automatically do its own updates on your system. So you don't have to go in and mess with anything. Just let it ride, glide, because Steam will basically do its own updates all independently. It does everything automatic. So if you guys have game updates, that'll pop up into your that'll pop up into your games as well. So I would say allow it some time to do its thing. Then once the update is complete, then you guys should be good to go to play whatever game that you download into your system. So if there's something that I left out, it's not because I'm intentionally trying to do this. There's because I'm kind of on a set schedule for the time being. So I'm going to try to get this information out to you as the best I can. Like I said, I don't have the answers to everything, guys. So just bear with me if there's an issue with certain games. If you guys are having issues with those and you're not sure exactly how to correct that, there's another way too. Now, if you're on PC, what you'll do is you'll go into your Steam library, you'll click on that game, you'll right click it, and then you'll go over to where it says search browser. So you'll go over to the search browser, you'll opt out of the Steam thing after you left click system browser, and what you'll do is you'll scroll down and it'll take you right to the actual the folder. So what you'll do is you'll go down through the list, you'll left click on the game itself, and then you'll right click and you'll scroll down and you'll see where it says run as administrator. You want to run that as your administrator if you're on PC, and that right there should in fact fix the issue. Um, and if that doesn't really seem to help you right there, then go and click onto your taskbar, right click on, take your mouse, take your little icon, scroll down to like an empty spot on your browser, or not your browser, but your excuse me, your taskbar at the bottom of your screen on PC. You'll find a blank spot. You'll right click, and then you'll go up to Task Manager. You'll click on left click on that, then you go up, and it will just basically pull up a whole plethora of things that are going on. It's going on right there. So the only thing I could do is tell you, I can't. I'm not going to give you no tech advice here, but I would basically look at what's running at the highest, because you'd want to look to your CPU, because you want to go up to where it says CPU. Look up there at the top of your screen. When you open up your task manager, it'll say CPU. You just scroll, you just look down and see what it is at the highest. Some things you might want to stop, or some things you might want to end that task on. Some other times, certain things may end themselves, but if you actually end certain tasks, that could very well possibly cause an issue. Like I said, if you guys are actually having very difficult times with certain games, the only thing I could say is you might want to save the option to uninstall as your last resort. So if you guys want to know how to run that as your administrator, just go back and check the video. Just go back, look at an early moment of this video. So for those of you who, or no, not system browser, you want to go down to a file browser or something like that. Anyway, I don't have my other computer hooked up right now, so next time I happen to do that, I will tell you guys exactly where to go down to, what to search, how to do this, how to do that. So then therefore you guys will actually have a better idea if you have Steam downloaded and you want to know exactly how to fix an issue. I will try to do my best to help you guys get that issue resolved as quickly as possible. But anyway, and for those of you guys who actually have iPhones, if you've been having issues with those, sometimes you might want to go into your settings and check and see what your storage capacity is on your phone. If you know, you know. But if you're starting to run out of storage, you don't have to download any specific apps. But if you want to, just as a legal disclaimer, I'm not under any type of apprenticeship or sponsorship with any of these apps or app developers. So if by chance you guys want to know exactly what app to install, hang on just a moment. I'm going to blow this up, make it bigger for you guys. Check out the, hang on a second. If you guys are actually on any type of device, like this is, damn. Hang on a second, Phil. Hang on a second, guys. Cleaner kit. So if you guys want to know exactly where to, I'll put that in the comment section. So I'm going to highlight that at the top of the comments. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys some information. Check the top of the screen. It should pop up right about now. That is the app. That is the app that you'd want to get. And trust me, that app does in fact work wonders. So if you guys are running out of storage on your devices, I strongly recommend downloading that app, set everything up, and start clearing some space in your phone out. Make sure that you have all your files backed up before you do that. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to delete everything, but it will, in fact, it's going to take some photos and stuff out. So if you guys want to keep your photos in there, just click onto where it says keep current selection. So if you guys are just having way too much issues with that and you want to get rid of all your photos, then just go ahead and click clear everything or something similar to that. So, but like I said, make sure that you have all your files backed up and all this, that, and the other. And also on PC, guys, after you finish downloading a game, clean out all your files and everything, clean out all your temporary files. Try to restart your PC because that will also help with the functionality of your computer as well. Some games, like I said, some games may take up a lot more memory space. So if you guys are on, so if you guys have a solid state drive computer, that will in fact, depending on the game that you're downloading, if it's got a very big file like Grand Theft Auto 5, or not Grand Theft Auto 5, yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5. If you guys download Grand Theft Auto 5 and you're on PC, make sure that, like I said, that your graphics card and make sure that your CPU will be able to handle that first. Run a diagnostics through all your hardware and all this, that, and the other. Do a performance diagnostics on your PC as well, and make sure that everything is compatible. Because you always want to go with your internal memory. So you may have a 16 gigabyte internal memory system for your computer. And that's not to mention that's your internal hard drive, which is basically your C drive if you're on a solid state system. So if you have an SSD, which is a solid state drive, I don't know, but that could very well potentially cause an issue depending on how big the game is. I don't want to give you guys any misleading information because I want to try to be very discreet as I possibly can. So if you guys happen to see this video and everything that you're watching does in fact help you, go ahead, leave a like, leave a comment. And if you guys want to, try to share this live stream as much as you possibly can. Share the hell out of it, guys. So then therefore we can actually, we can get this channel to beat the algorithm. So anyway, guys, since I don't have anybody on here right now, Tuesday, just to let you all know, I will be going live again Thursday, same time. So if by chance you guys happen to have miss this live stream and you guys want to catch the next live stream, I do go live Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays from 8 o'clock p.m. to 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys want to check that out, since I don't really have very many people here on the live stream, I'm just going to go ahead and cut it short, guys. So hopefully everything that I pretty much told you helps you out. And as always, guys, I want to thank each and every single one of you for coming to hang out. And for those of you who are just viewing the channel, I also want to thank each and every single one of you as well. And like I said, Thursday, 8 o'clock p.m. to 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So no matter what part of the United States that you're in, if you're in California, it's going to be at least 2 hours. You're going to be at least 2 hours behind me because I'm 2 hours ahead of you. So anyways, thanks, guys, for coming to hang out. And as I always say, be safe, stay sharp, stay frosty. Most of all, stay vigilant. Until then, thank you guys for watching and coming to hang out here with me on the channel. So I want to thank each and every single one of you again. I want to thank all my subscribers as well for being here to support the channel. I want to thank each and every single one of you for doing that. You guys are a legend. But until then, guys, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.